Hey guys, this is going to be a reading for Taurus. I'm going to pull from the Fairy Oracle and then we'll get into the Tarot. So, for Taurus, some of you guys are deepening into a much deeper connection in a relationship, a marriage, possibly. Some of you guys are getting engaged. You're taking that leap of faith, allowing somebody to support you, not repeating past patterns. You're breaking through that. Some of you guys are still kind of holding on to something that you need forgiveness or need to give forgiveness about from the past. There's still something you guys have not worked through that you need to find forgiveness in your heart for, or receive forgiveness for. For Taurus, what's up with Taurus? My cat's being crazy. Taurus. A happy family life. You're really finding fulfillment here. Some of you guys need to check on your mother. There's something with like a baby mama or your mom or someone you're a mother to. Could be a Cancer for some of you guys. Not speak on that. Some of you guys really are finding satisfaction and fulfillment in a relationship, in your home life, stability, where you thrive at. You might be being a little bit cold. If you're a mother or a father, there's something in that your position as such that needs recalibrated, if that makes sense. There's something, not that you're like not doing a good job, but there's something needs to be addressed or that's being overlooked maybe. There you are. See, you're reversed. You've really been through something. There was something that's coming to a close that was really difficult for you to take that first step away from, to accept the end of. And for some of you guys, this was literally like a death. Could have been death of a relationship, something that ended that you had a very difficult time accepting that ending to a point where you could actually take a step away from it. Does that make sense? Taurus. What we got for Taurus? Yeah, see, you're being a little bit harsh. Definitely something, okay, that's your card too, but something with a mother, baby mama, your mom, if you're a mother, something in that. That you might be a little bit harsh towards. You might need to be a little bit more sensitive in your communication. Yeah. About a negative habit, an addiction, at something. This could be something you're repressing, but this is speaking of how you're communicating about whatever this negative energy is. Whether it's someone's addiction you're trying to address, that you need to be sensitive and nurturing in your communication. Yeah, there's something you're a little bit irritated about, that has something to do with that, not necessarily, it's female relationships in your life, and like gossip and harsh shit being said, and you're very like irritated by it. It's something you're really not gonna give to. There's something you did try to give to in the past that you won't give to anymore. You were taught that lesson, even though you are still hurt by the grief of the missed opportunity, because you were open and willing to give to this, but you have had to accept that you can't. So you're irritated and you're not going to put any effort into it. But it is still something that it played a big enough of a part that it was able to irritate you. Normally, it doesn't look like you allow that. What's for Taurus? So something that, like, you intentionally keep at a distance, you had to deal with it, and it was irritating, if that makes sense. Taurus. Yeah, there's something from the past that seems like it comes back around, and you know right and wrong. You know, and you keep balanced, and you keep it in a just perspective. Like, you look at it from the angle. Something that you feel like was a missed opportunity. Something from your past that come back up. Somebody's blocking somebody's messages, an ex's messages or something. Somebody who won't move on. They're either blocking it or ignoring the messages or not responding. Fire sign for some of you guys. Something you're not going to invest in because you know where your heart lies. You know what's right for you and what wasn't, and that wasn't. So, alright. What advice for Taurus? What does that mean? Clarify that for Taurus, please. Five of Wands come out. Conflict. Might be something that you need to fight for, or you need to defend, or clarify that for Taurus, please. Clarify. You need to fight for somebody even though you've moved on. What does that mean? Okay, there is some kind of conflict surrounding some shit from your past. Something to do with a mother figure, or that's you. A lot of chaos, and you need to speak the truth on, I guess. And you're going to go about it in a cold way, and that's alright. You don't need to put any, like, love into this. But you need to be solid, stable. You're going to have to defend somebody. And you need to be honest. Yeah. It's very confusing, but that's what I got for you.